Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, you've got courtside seats for my review of the brand new net flick, Fractured. Let's do it. Fractured is a thriller film from director Brad Anderson and Netflix. The film stars Sam Worthington, Lily Rabe, Lucy Capri, Adjoa Andoh, and Stephen Tobolowsky. After his wife and injured daughter disappear from an ER, a man conducts a panicked search and becomes convinced the hospital is hiding something. So I hadn't even heard of this movie until yesterday, but I thought the premise sounded really cool, so I checked it out. I am so mixed on this movie, but I think there's a lot of good in here, so let's start with that. I thought Sam Worthington was great in this film. He's doing what sounded to my ears like a sort of a New England kind of accent. It's a little shaky at times, but for the most part, it's pretty strong. Even though he's got a couple of moments where he's really channeling Marky Mark, and no, I'll never call him Mark Wahlberg, but he really is all in on this flick, and he plays the paranoia and the desperation really, really well. I liked him a lot. And I really liked the way the film was shot and edited. The color palette, the colors are all really washed out, giving the movie a kind of monochromatic look, which feels as bleak as the premise. The frenetic editing did get a little much in the third act, but sort of midway through the movie, it's used to great effect to disorient the audience and make us feel as sort of confused as our lead. And again, as I said, I thought the premise was really great, and that's really what kind of kept me going through the whole flick. Now, before I get to the stuff that I didn't like so much, I want to point one thing out. This isn't a criticism, this is just an observation I made. There's a scene very early on where the wife asks the husband to get her a Coke, and he gets her a can of RC Cola. That's grounds for divorce right there, my friend. My biggest issue with this movie is that it telegraphs the ending so hard that this movie had no surprises for me. I've said in the past, I love foreshadowing. I think it's a really great literary device when used correctly, but the problem is, when something is foreshadowed, we're not supposed to recognize it for what it is. At the final culmination of whatever it was setting up happens, then we're supposed to go, oh, that's what that meant. But this movie sets up everything right from the very beginning, and I found it really, really obvious. Even certain shots, the way they were framed, felt like the director screaming at us like, this is important for later. I was pretty sure I knew how the movie was gonna end, and aside from a couple specific details, I was pretty much there. I feel like with a little bit more subtlety, the ending could have been really, really impactful. But with all the breadcrumbs, and when I say breadcrumbs, I'm talking panko, the big chunky stuff. With all the breadcrumbs that they left for us, it really robbed the ending of any kind of weight. I do think Fractured is worth watching for Sam Worthington's performance alone. And I don't know, maybe I overanalyze movies too much while I watch them. I try not to, it just seems to happen anyway. But if you decide to check this out, I hope the ending works better for you, because I think if you don't see it coming, it would be really, really powerful. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Fractured. And I think I'm gonna give Fractured a...
Damn it, it was a mirage. An RC Cola.
out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Fractured? What did you think about it? What is your favorite psychological thriller of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.